Alright guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be showing how journaling took me from an unprofitable trader to a multi-six-figure funded trader. And that doesn't mean all that much, right? I'm consistently getting payouts as well. But the biggest thing to note is how journaling did that and why. Obviously, you need to understand the basics. You need to understand the chart. You need to understand all the concepts behind why you're trading, right? What you're looking at in the chart. But even, right, when you're a beginner, journaling is the key factor to being able to look back at your trades and understand why certain concepts work and why other concepts didn't. I would say almost that filling notebooks worth of notes is the bare basics, right? You're gonna need to be able to fill those notebooks, retain the knowledge, and be able to look back on your trades and understand these concepts and why they don't work. And that's why I feel like, me personally, I've gained my edge to where I'm confident inside the market, and to why obviously I teach and even trade live in front of people. I could even say this YouTube channel itself is a journal, because I know myself over time, like I wouldn't create a YouTube channel if I didn't feel like in the future, right, I would be where I want to be. And that doesn't mean like multi-millionaire, but at least comfortable, right, in the space, and at least not staying like in a plateau, not staying at the same rate, always improving, consistently getting better. And I simply know that with my work ethic, the way that I've been proving now, I know that I'll carry that into the future. And journaling is an insanely huge part of that, right? This year, I keep dragging it out, but I went 10-0 on NFP. And last year, right, if I didn't journal every single trade I took during the news event, I wouldn't come into this year so confident in trading those news events. And with any trade, right, all my trades usually look the same. When I go back and journal, right, it makes it a lot easier for me to look back and understand where I went wrong, when I went wrong, and why I went wrong. I'm redoing my notions journal, and I realized how important this was, because looking back at all my trades, right, I understood, could see where I was improving and where I went wrong. But at the same time, in this video, I want to show you guys, right, my Q3 and Q4 journal this year, and show you, right, how I journal, what I look for, and how specifically you guys can trade and journal effectively. Something as simple as this will completely change the way you look at the chart. You will be able to, right, see everything. You'll see your pair, the date, the trade, and just something to be able to, right, see how you were feeling during that time, right? Did you have emotions during the trade? During this one, right? Bad trading day, put it on red, right? Green, great day, back July 23rd, right? Absolute, I think I remember that day. Absolute banger, right? Pull up a picture as well with the trade. Oh yeah, I remember this. Um, yeah, great trading day, you know? So we look at, a day like this where, we had an idea in mind and we end up taking too many trades on ES. Um, NQ secured the bag even though it was a BE day. But BE days can be red, they can be green. You can have a BE day where you follow your rules. You have a good BE day, and you have a BE day where you're all over the place. You're up and down, up and down, up and down, and you're just, scalping to stay alive. And that's not the best. Right? We have another, trading day. Right? Oh yeah, just, pretty good day there. You guys can, kind of speaks for itself. Right? Got the trading day here as well. With the picture. Um, right, and usually, like, I know what time I trade, so if we look at 6 to 9, easy, right? 8:30 soup, right? Took that short into there, and then I could easily go back on the chart with the date that's put in place here, or with obviously the date that I put in place here. These haven't been selected, been talked through, and you can also see only like a date of July. This isn't my main trading journal. A lot of them are on paper, which I'm trying to fix. Um, and circle everything over, but that's just how I am. I have, so many books and books and books full of, trading material that I've wrote down. And obviously I say books and books and books, but it's literally like probably 4 books, 5 books, not nothing like insane. But, I've put a lot of work into it, especially on paper. Then I kind of found Notion like later. I was just more worried about getting the work in, putting the work in, and making sure I was doing the right type of studying and learning the right material. Um, but from there, obviously, the more pictures you take, the better understanding of like a day you'll have.
if a day has a lot of trades, you'll be able to see, every single trade. And for me, I like to type out what I was thinking, um, and then into, right, what type of trade I took. Right, obviously I would have sent that at 305, right? Classic buy Wednesday low of, or Wednesday low of day, low of week as well. Or excuse me, Tuesday low of week. Right, we have news, no pattern trading, but then you can see here, right, I was long around that open, and right, we take out the Asia high, first TP's hit, we're break even, and then we take out previous day high for 500 ticks. So, right, if you take a picture of your typing, sometimes you don't need to type here, but obviously, I have for most of the days how I feel because I wrote it down on paper, and all I need to do now is come in here, right, type out how I'm feeling. Um, you can type it out, create one here, and then it'll just be the thing there, and then obviously you can change it, give it a color, right, and then and delete it, keep it. There's also different ways you can do it. You can look up yourself, different type of journaling templates. Like this for me is my favorite journaling template, and it's pretty simple to make. You see here, you can come to the bottom, right, and you can click your little plus there. You scroll down, and we can scroll down till we find table view, right? We can add a new view, and then on each of these, right, we can either, add a new table, which we'll do, and then you can always add either, right, um, well, one, obviously in these, you can add, right, a calendar, you can add your text, you can add your select, right, a link, right, whatever you want to be able to do to be able to put your picture, your date, calendar, any of that, right? And then you can also come down here, add new page. You can add a new table, right? And you'll obviously need your calendar. Um, and it'll eventually look like that. You can put the date, pair, with your trade. And for me, it's pretty simple just to be able to, keep it like that and keep all the stuff there and not need to, add anything extra, right? I can just, everything's in front of me. I'm able to look at my trade, look at how I felt about it, and it's way better than doing it on paper, having to flip through, find the page, right? I can find the date, and even if I just want to go back through day by day, right, and I have everything in front of me. Don't know why this doesn't have a picture with. Anyway, we're getting off topic, but this is, all I feel like you need to be able to profitably, or be able to profitably journal or find profitability while journaling, right? If you know what you're looking for every single day, right, your trade should mimic and look the exact same. And, most of the time, you'll see all of my long setups looking the exact same, right? We run a low and then into running higher, entering within the turtle soup, the order block, right, wherever. And you'll find, we see our soup there, entering inside the reaccumulation, and targeting higher, not just take profit at the high, right? Buying low, selling high. It's pretty simple when you put it on paper, right? Buying the soup, right? And even from here, right, knowing this low is protected, right? I keep saying right. I'm so sorry. Even here, buying high, knowing that the left is protected. Those kind of don't really look the same, but this looks good. Looks a lot like the others. That would look like a lot like the others. Even, something like this. Big thick down closure candle, shorting into a long, then taking profit there. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I really just wanted to hop on here, show you guys exactly how I journal. Really just show the progression with me kind of updating mine. uh, yeah, it's unfortunate. I got a lot of work to do. Gonna put a lot of stuff into here because there is a lot I have on paper, a lot I want to be able to organize, get put in here, and when I get done with it, I might just make an updated video because I'll have damn near everything. You can see here July 16th has started, and I don't quite know how to go higher. I think I can add a pair and then just pull this down. Um, or pull this down, right? Yeah, then add one and then continue to add, which is not that big of a deal. So I can always go above this, but it'll obviously take a second to add all the columns and be able to catch up with everything. So that's kind of the thing I'm doing on the side here, as well as always trying to push out videos, get great notes, and always trying to get better thumbnails, editing, content overall, and obviously I'm looking to take the best trades I can every day, but you guys know the deal with that. that comes naturally. So I just got to be able to get better at this shit. We'll get there. And I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Have a great Christmas, great holidays, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.